There's nothing better than a perfectly ripe peach. And since our time is limited here in New Jersey, I'm going to relish in this sweet treat and make my fresh peach cobbler before they disappear. Hey guys, so first to get started on our peach cobbler, so we are making this fresh. No frozen peaches, no canned peaches. These are fresh, in season, perfectly ripe. So I bought these from the farmer's market about 2 days ago. So you want to leave them on your countertop 2 to 3 days and let them fully ripen. You'll know they're ripe when they're tender to the touch. So just take your thumb, give it a little slight indentation so they still should feel firm, but have that indentation, and that's when you know they're good to go. So here's how we're going to peel this skin off. So we're going to blanch them. You're going to bring some boiling water to a rumble, toss these in. I scored the bottom just like that with an X. So what will happen in 1 minute, and that's it, don't take it any further than 1 minute, we're going to boil them. It will blister the skin, and then that way we can easily peel back that skin. We'll remove them to an ice bath to stop the cooking and then peel that skin. So it's been about a minute. So now we're just going to take our peaches, toss them into the ice bath. So that stops the cooking, because really we don't want to cook them at this point. We just want it to release that skin. But I got to tell you, when they're perfectly ripe, they peel so easy. And then you get this beautifully shaped peach. The last perfectly delicious peach. So now they're peeled. I've sliced them. We got rid of the pit. Now I'm gonna cook them. I'm gonna add some sugar and just a little bit of brandy. That's the sneaky ingredient. All right, so medium-high heat. So we wanna first get it going. We're just gonna gently toss all these peaches. We're gonna enhance it a little bit with some sugar. Here is the brandy. It's perfect for cooking. So I'm going to give these a toss, bring it to a gentle boil on medium-high heat, then we're going to reduce it to medium-low and let them cook. So here what we're looking for is we want to soften them. We want to make them sweet. It's going to release their natural sugar, it's going to create a sauce, and it's going to cook them for about 10-12 minutes. Gosh, that brandy, you can smell it with the sugar and the peaches. It's a perfect ingredient to add. It really intensifies the peaches. So while the peaches are cooking, now it's time to make the batter. So we have all-purpose flour, sugar, it's how my Greek relatives say sugar, sugar. Oh, by the way, they're here in town visiting. And I made them this peach cobbler. They were one of my taste testers. They loved it. We have some baking powder and kosher salt. So you just want to whisk all that together so it's evenly combined. Now for the milk, so we want whole milk. So this is really easy. You don't have to break out your beaters, your stand mixer. You can do this one by hand. So it makes it a little bit easier. Now 2 eggs, 2 large eggs. That's it. We're going to bring this together until it's nice and smooth and just let it sit, hang out while we wait on the peaches. Have you seen our peaches? Man, they smell amazing. They look amazing. They're perfectly ripe. So the key is to really plan ahead when making this recipe, because you want your peaches to be beautifully ripe. So first, to get started with assembling our cobbler, so I have some melted butter. That's it. We have the melted butter. You want to put this all in the bottom. And then our batter, so just re-whisk it before you pour it in. So now for the peaches. So here is what I like to do. Let's take a slotted spoon, and then that way we can control our presentation and just set them up really pretty and just line them up. Then we'll pour the syrup right over top. Alrighty. So I have my oven set at 375 degrees. Then you just pour right on top all that delicious goodness. And the best advice I can give, set your timer, 40 to 45 minutes. The last time I made this, I forgot to set my timer and I burn it. Set your timer and it will be perfect, nice and golden. Through the magic of video, it's been 45 minutes and look how beautiful. So I like to dust it with a little confectionery sugar. It just makes it pretty. And a la mode is the way to go. So make sure you have some vanilla ice cream on hand. You gotta give it a taste. The perfect summer dessert. Peach cobbler. Little ice cream right on top. You didn't see that. Oh, I'm so excited. They're sweet. The batter is nice and tender. So good. For this recipe, go to the newspaper's website. I'm Shereen with Cook This. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.